Freedom of movement across the EU. It's one of our fundamental rights. The Schengen Agreement exists to facilitate that right, allowing citizens to travel across most EU internal borders without needing to be checked. And as the EU grows to include more and more countries, so too does the Schengen zone. This week here in the Parliament, MEPs on the Civil Liberties, Justice and Home Affairs Committee have voted in favour of Romania and Bulgaria joining the Schengen area. These two countries are the most recent members of the EU, joining in 2007. Parliament's rapporteur on this dossier is EPP member Carlos Coelho from Portugal, who says he's been impressed with how both countries have dealt with the EU's expectations.
We made an evaluation on both countries, on border controls, on police cooperation, on visa uses and so on, and both countries made a huge improvement of their systems, and they are ready to join Schengen area.
But this development comes at a time when the Schengen area is facing a crisis. France and Italy have suggested that border controls be temporarily restored across the EU. They're concerned about a massive influx of refugees fleeing the political turbulence that has swept across North Africa in recent months. So is this the right time to be expanding the Schengen zone? We put that question to Simon Busuttil, a Maltese MEP who's our group's coordinator on Justice and Home Affairs.
If you want to join the Schengen zone, you need to fill clear criteria. If you respect them, then we need to say yes. And this is exactly what we did with Bulgaria and Romania. They have been going through a very difficult and long process in order to satisfy all the conditions that we laid out for them. Now that they have done so, we had the obligation to say yes, and we did it happily.
The European Commission says it's going to propose new measures in response to France and Italy's concerns in order to strengthen the Schengen area. But would reintroducing border controls be a step too far?
If certain individual member states have difficulties at their external borders or at their internal borders between one member state and the other, we are willing to discuss that. But the re-erection of national borders within Schengen must only be exceptional in nature.
Member states still have the right to reimpose passport checks at borders for reasons of national security. But the abolition of internal borders in the EU is considered one of the Union's most successful policies, and it's popular with many European citizens too. For Mr. Coelho, Schengen represents a big advantage for the EU and one we should build on.
We need more police cooperation between the member states, and we need more solidarity between the member states. If we achieve that, we can say in a positive way, Schengen still today to be an asset to the European citizens.
This is clearly an evolving situation, but we shouldn't forget that Bulgaria and Romania have made significant progress towards joining the Schengen area, and their citizens will want to enjoy its benefits. For more information on our group's activities, please visit our website, eppgroup.eu. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.